Good morning, farmers. It's another day on the farm, and today we are going to finish up the lupine harvest. I actually went ahead and harvested the other field over there, so I just got one more field to harvest. And right now I got 4 workers on the go. 2 are plowing and 2 are cultivating. 2 are cultivating fields down over that hill to complete those 3 fields, and we got 2 workers plowing the fields of lupine that we just harvested yesterday. So I got one more field to go over here by John's. We're going to harvest that this morning. I just went around, gathered up the honey. I got 5 jars of honey, not too bad. So you can see one worker there. Yep, that's the field I harvested yesterday afternoon. And we got a worker plowing that field. And, of course, the 3.15 hectare field, he's plowing that field. I hope that this field gets finished plowing by the time I finish the harvest over here in this field. That way I can grab our FV tractor, grab a cultivator, and get one field cultivated this afternoon. I definitely want to get the harvest done today because tomorrow is supposed to rain. So one is good for the flowers, and the other thing that's good is it's not raining today, and by the time tomorrow comes, I got no more harvest to go along. So let's hop right into the combine, put the header down, turn the header on, and get to cruising. So basically, I got just shy of a combine full. So I got like 11,000 kilograms of lupine off that one field. I think that's a 1.3 hectare size field over there. So yeah, I just got just shy of 11,000 or just over 11,000. I forgot already. But it's into the silo at the farm. As for all the other fields that we have, all the other fields should be all plowed, should be all cultivated. We do have the 4 fields up by Oliver's that is ready, not ready. We seeded with peas again. So early September, those 4 fields should be ready for harvest. And fingers crossed that the pea price is rather good. September should be a decent month for us because, you know, Rose will be up here at the festival up in Redberry, and we should be able to just throw a whole bunch of food at her and she'll pay us great amounts of cash for it. You would think. That's why we go around every morning and collect the honey. And we go around collecting apples. I probably actually should be fishing a little bit more. I may have to go back and check the fish recipes, and I may have to spend a day fishing just so I can make all those recipes, because we got plenty of vegetables in our pantry, and I mean plenty. We'll try to make all the tier 2 cooking that we can, and with any vegetables that we got left, we'll go ahead and can all the vegetables, and then yeah, we'll go up to see Rose in September, which I know we're just here in July, but September's not going to be far for us because, well, for you, I'm going to be skipping those 2 months. Once we get done with this harvest and flip these 3 fields over, which we are currently already doing by plowing those 2 fields. And, well, we'll be cultivating 1 here pretty soon after we get done this harvest right here. And once I get a free worker and I get like 25% done in this field, I'll be hiring someone to come in behind us and plow as we're harvesting. So, yeah, I don't want to say I'm in a rush, but I'm trying to be, what's the word, efficient. Maybe the word efficient is what I'm looking for right here. Just keep on rolling, keep hiring workers as I can. The only problem is keep hiring workers. It's kind of hurting us getting to our goal of reaching $5 million by the end of the year. We're going to be staying right in the 4.9 million category, I think. Definitely by the time September comes, and we talked about this, I got to pay workers to seed the fields, so that's going to cost us thousands of dollars. And then, of course, instead of me fertilizing the fields, I'm just going to hire a lot of planes to come in and fertilize the fields. Just, you know, it's much easier that way. We all know that. That's why everyone's probably doing it. You might even be doing it right now as you're watching this video. I have no idea. So this is a 1.9 hectare size field. Yeah, so I definitely should get at least 1 combine full out of here. So 12,000. Oh, let me just say we're going to get like 17 to 18,000 kilograms off this field, I would think. Yeah, lupine doesn't yield the best. The price is meh. It's okay. Like I said, I just like planting it because I like the way it looks. I know what you're saying. Looks aren't everything. I know, but you know, sometimes looks are everything. So it is nice to see those kind of colors on the map once in a while. It's too bad that when fall comes, that the leaves on the trees don't change color just a little bit. But not really knowing where this fictional map is based out of. Maybe the leaves never change. I no idea. But anyways, yeah, harvesting lupine. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, yes, we do have a scarecrow in the field, so we are good there. I would assume this was a pretty well fertilized field. It looks like it was on all accounts there, so that's good. So the yield's going to be about as best as it can be. Now, someone did actually leave a comment before on a previous video, and I'm not destroying crops, one of my workers are. Yeah, I'm not sure if they were asking, they were kind of asking about, you know, show them the cheats in the game or something like that. I wasn't sure what they're asking. There are really no, well, I shouldn't say there are no cheats in the game. I think there are some cheats that you can do to save games, but something I've never done. But I have heard that people that have used the cheats that it can cause problem with your save games, so be wary of that. Or I'm not sure if you were trying to ask if what is a process you should do when you start up a farm. All I would suggest doing if you're starting up Farmers Dynasty is first off, work on your house to get your social points up high enough so you can hire workers. Then what I would recommend doing is hiring workers to work on your fields while you go do your social jobs for other people. So what I did was every morning I would just see what the 4 jobs were, try to calculate how long it would take me. Some days I had just had 4 transportation jobs, which you can knock those out pretty quick. So I wouldn't hire workers to work in my field that day. I would just go do the 4 transportation jobs, get those over and done with, and then work in my field. If you got like 3 or 4 jobs that said plow a field, 1, you can get paid for it, and 2, you can get social points. And social points kind of work like money. As you know, when you go to the store, you can buy whatever it is, a vehicle or an implement, and you can pay half the price of the original cost as long as you got, is it double the amount of social points? When you look at a social job, if you will, a contract or whatever you want to call them, and it says we'll pay you not 5,000, but we'll pay you $1,000 to plow a field, and you get 2,000 social points. Those 2,000 social points are pretty much like $1,000 in itself if you still need to buy equipment. So that's pretty much what I did for the first couple seasons. I just hired workers to work in my fields, and I did social jobs all the time. That's why I got over 1 million social points. And pretty much after I mean, you don't need 1 million social points, but I did it for the achievement. But other than that, yeah, at first, I think I spent social points when I bought this combine. The combine is the first thing I would suggest that you buy, rather than the tractor and a trailer. And then to buy the tractor of your choice. I don't know what the prices are of tractors now because it's been so long since I've had most of the tractors. But the tractor I would recommend the most, and it's my favorite, is the FV tractor, which we'll be using later on, cultivating the field that's being plowed right now. I don't know how much more that tractor is, but that seems to be able to handle pretty much everything. I don't really have an issue with a 5-spaded plow, the cultivator, hauling grain, what have you. But yeah, that's the tractor I would recommend buying. Of the tractors, that's the tractor I recommend buying first. I know you may just want to upgrade from the Jack Bear to the Linder. Is that how you pronounce it, Linder or Lindier? I'm not sure. But the Linder tractor, but I would recommend the FV tractor. But then again, you know, you got to play the game the way you want to play the game. You play the game to have fun, and that's why we all play games to have fun. So just don't take my advice. If you don't like doing social jobs and you just want to work on your own field, your own farm, then yeah, just live up that way. But someone else did ask me, is this game like Farming Simulator? And I'm like, not at all. Farmers Dynasty is kind of is more grindy than Farming Simulator, but you do have the options of going out, meeting people, fixing buildings, which you will be able to do for like the first year, maybe the first half of the second year. Unfortunately, there's not that many buildings to fix up, so I'm trying to think how many buildings there are actually. I'm going to say there's probably like a dozen buildings that you can fix. But after you fix them, that's kind of easy money. When they ask you to fix it again, you just got to go in and stare at the building for a few seconds. I'm hoping that gets changed in the future to where you got to go there and put a special kind of roof on, and they'll keep having you change the roof. or deciding on the building or whatever it may be. But there's some questions that people have been asking, and I've mentioned it one. I'll answer one question in one video, one question in another. So today I just figured while I was harvesting this field, I'd throw a couple of the answers in together. I know a lot of people have been getting into the game after it came out on console a few months ago. And someone else did ask me if I knew when the update for the console's coming out. I kind of mentioned a couple weeks ago, they kind of put out a video and something in their Discord saying they're working right now on Nintendo Switch version of the game, and once that comes out, they'll get back to updating the console version of Farmers Dynasty. So, like I said, don't expect any updates on that, on the console version, until Nintendo Switch version comes out. So if you want to keep track of that, I would just say, we'll just keep looking for the Nintendo Switch version to come out, and once that comes out, then I'd probably wait a couple weeks at least until maybe an update comes out. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised either if they came up with an update before the Nintendo Switch version comes out, because sometimes they surprise us with things like that. But they seem pretty well set on trying to get the Nintendo Switch version out before they did the update to the consoles. At least that's what I'm getting from them anyways. So how am I doing? I probably need to empty out the combine at the end of this row because we're getting kind of full, and it's not like I can fit the rest of the field into the combine. So let's go get our tractor and trailer and go ahead and empty out our combine. I did eat something this morning, right? Yeah, I did. But I'm sure I'll be hungry in a little while. Let's zoom on over here and empty out the combine. And like I said, if I got a worker free, I'll get him in here and start plowing the field right away. No, I didn't. I think I just activated a second axle. I don't want to. I was trying to turn on the combine to empty, but I'm not in the combine, so that's a great move you have there. All right, nope, that's the wrong button. That's for a different game. Oh wow, so they are done cultivating these fields already. I mean plowing. Sorry, plowing and plowing. We'll cultivate these fields ourselves because, well, I need to. So I don't have workers anywhere. Am I done over here? Yes, we are. So these 3 fields here that we just harvested, that's what we're working on. So we're going to hire a worker to plow the field as we're working in it. I think I hear them somewhere. Yep, there they are. They're coming. So I better get my tractor and trailer off the field because I shouldn't need it again. Because we are 75% harvested, so yeah, I can definitely fit the rest of the field in the combine. I mean, we could have looked at the field and decided that ourselves, right? Just make sure it's emptied, and then I'll fold up the combine. Alright, let's go park this off the field so our worker doesn't get... I never tried putting a tractor in front of the worker to actually see what it does. I just been, I heard that they should teleport through objects they can't drive through. Alright, let's get back to combining. Get this field harvested, and then, yep, we'll grab our FV tractor, grab our cultivator, hop on in there, and then away we go cultivating the field across the road from the farm. Well, I think I guessed, 17,000 kilograms, and I came up short. Ended up with 14,760. The question I have is... where's my silo total? Don't stop it, stop it. That can take 15. No, wait, that can take, yeah, 15. Yeah, we got plenty of room. We got plenty of room. I did some quick math. I'm like, wait, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you got plenty of room. This can all fit in here into our silo. Actually, I don't even need to sit in here. I don't think that should empty on in by itself. Oh, there we go. We can watch the total go up. Should be somewhere right around 50,000 kilograms. Might be just a tad under it, I think. Or a tad over it, one or the other. Alright, so let's go grab our FV tractor, since the only worker we got now left is plowing the field that we just harvested, so the coast is clear. I'm not going to get the message trying to cultivate the field saying you should plow the field first. No, the field is plowed. So let's hop into our beautiful FE tractor. Let's go grab our cultivator. And what did I do with my cultivator? I mean, I got plenty of them here, but that's not the one I want. Remember, kids, remember where you leave your toys. Where did I leave that thing? Survey says. There's my plow. There's my cultivator up there as well. Not sure, but I guess I'm going to have to go drive up there to find out. Well, I do see the plow, and I do see the cultivator. Not sure why I quite left it here, but I'm sure it's after I got done working these 4 fields up here to put peas into them. Let's zip on back down to the field I want to cultivate today. And I'm going to try to get the next 2 fields cultivated next time. I do have our grass field here that I probably could hire someone to plow it and cultivate it, but we may do that at some point ourselves. I might do that in September when everyone else is sowing fields with canola. And this field will take a little while to go ahead and cultivate, but it shouldn't be too bad. Cultivator usually rips through the fields in no time flat. Alright, let's get ourselves lined up somewhere in a reasonable spot. Lower it down, put the cruise control on. And we are good to go to cultivate this field.
You wake me up in the middle of the night. You say I cannot wait till the morning. Some things just have to be done in the middle of the pouring rain. I still remember the look on your face, how you smiled the first time I met you. But when I look at you now, there's no trace. I guess it's all been erased. You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way. Drifting away, we're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again. I'm not surprised that you're feeling this way. I've long known that you're bothered by something. I don't believe that you're right when you say that we're better off this way. True as my mother did say, you can't trust a soul that's been shattered. All those moments we shared face to face, was it all just a game you played? You tell me that it's over.
Well, pretty much one more day's worth of work, and then it'll be zipping on through till September when our peas are ready to be harvested, and hiring workers non-stop again to sow our fields with nice canola, and then probably spend a day just hiring planes to fertilize most of our fields. No, I did not want to get out of the vehicle. I wanted to hit the R button, not the E button. So I can back up the tractor with the cultivator. Already 100%, but I see this piece right in front of us right there. It needs to be done. What's the fuel like? 92%. Oh, so we are fine on fuel and fine on this field. So, yeah, the 3.15 hectare size field. Do I want it? Because tomorrow is supposed to cultivate, although I think it says thunder showers. So I don't know if it's going to rain all day or not, but it's a good day to work. That way the wife will be in the kitchen all day long making some tier 3 cooking. Probably just make a dish. That's all she's really good for, I think, in a rainy day, is making one dish. Speaking of, yeah, no, she's here. She didn't run off up to Redberry to the church. James is happy. The wife looks happy. Rex is happy always. And I'm getting done at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I probably will go ahead and maybe start cultivating that field later on this afternoon after I take a break here. But this is where we're going to wrap up the episode, guys. Yeah, time to wrap it up because, like I said, I need a break, and I'm probably going to cultivate a little bit in the nighttime anyways. Sometimes it's fun to cultivate in the nighttime or work in the nighttime. But like I said, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here on The Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.